Hello, everyone. This is a simple and easy guide to joining the Irvine Coding Club, which will hopefully help you find any resources that ICC has to offer via our Discord server, help you in joining the Discord server, and hopefully clear up any confusions or questions you may have when first joining. My name is Netham, and I am a member, a volunteer of the Irvine Coding Club. So first, before joining the Discord, make sure you've finished the following form, which will be linked in the description. And after you've done that, after you've filled out this form, use the following link to get to our Discord, which you can also find in the description of the video. So once you enter this, you will get an invite, and I'll show you that screen in just a second. Okay, so when you enter that link into your search bar, you will get this pop-up in your app, and that will say join our Coding Club. So press this to join our server. You might get a few notifications, but we'll um, ignore those for a bit. So first, click this button. So before you can talk in the server, you have to read and agree to these rules. So do that, and then verify. So to verify, you do this. So you type /verify. You put in your first name. So the first name is Netham. And then you put in your last name, you put in your grade level, put in your school, and optionally you can press this and add a referral. And a referral is basically whoever invited you to join the organization. So I'll just list Netham, just because I don't want to list anyone else. Now I've listed all this, and I can do this. Now, when you first press verify, you get all three of these. Click this because this is how you get into the server. These two won't work. Um, this one is the only one that works, and these two, if you verify using one of these, it just won't do anything. So please use this. And then if I do that, yeah, okay. So imagine I am this person, and then I do this. Okay, so now I get access to a ton of channels, and I'll go over those channel by channel, and uh, hopefully you'll be able to understand where certain things exist by looking at that portion of the video. Once you get verified, the first channel you'll see is the announcement channel. Announcements will be posted in this channel for topics such as events, volunteer opportunities, and organization updates. When announcements are posted, react with a star to each of the announcements so you can show that you actually read and comprehended each announcement. The announcement may also ask you to react with a different symbol based on what it is. So you should do that if you're interested. So for instance, this specific announcement has you react here with this symbol if you would be interested and willing to dedicate time to create a monthly newsletter. And here you can see that people have reacted saying that they have read the message. And here you can see that people have reacted saying that they would be interested in joining that team of newsletter creators. So that's announcements. Okay, so the next channel will be the ICC Competitions channel, which is there to notify people of new opportunities to compete in hackathons, CTFs, and other tournaments that aren't necessarily related to coding. It'll notify people if they're interested, and it will congratulate people who compete in those tournaments under ICC. So that is the ICC Competitions channel. Okay, so next channel that you'll see is the important links channel, and the first link there is the Zoom link for ICC meetings. Now, this link, uh, this link is used for meetings, but meetings do not necessarily happen weekly. It really depends because during summer it didn't happen weekly, but over the school year, it usually did. So, because of that, it really depends on the time that you join the club, so you'll have to inquire about that. A few links down, you'll see a document with volunteer opportunities for new members. So right here, you'll find opportunities to uh, help out in the club in various ways because a lot of people come into the club and ask, how do I volunteer? And this is a great way to understand which roles you can take on. So the next link is the teaching guidelines, and after that, the volunteer hours guidelines. So the teaching guidelines outline how teachers have to teach and how lesson plans have to work, and they're there to be rules for lecturers and teachers. Volunteer hour guidelines are there for all volunteers who want to log hours, and it details where to log hours as well as when to log hours and under which category to log them. For instance, if you were to be tutoring, but you were a TA, it might have guidelines over which time you should log and which time you shouldn't if you weren't participating or volunteering, or actively volunteering, and instead just sitting in the Zoom. Um, so that's there. Next link is the branch volunteering link. That's there for anyone who's interested in signing up to be a branch volunteer. And those people, the process of branch volunteer is a bit new, but branch volunteers basically go to schools and tutor under ICC the younger students. So that's there. And these two for new members, take this form. So if you haven't already, this is the same form, I believe. So take this form, and recruitment for these two links are for convincing people to join the club. There are templates here that allow you to do that very well. The next few are our social medias. So we have the website, the Instagram, the Facebook, and the YouTube for ICC, and those are all there, and you can follow and subscribe to those as well. So that's it for now. So the next channel that you'll see is the roles channel. And here I've clicked the ninth grade role. So you can click multiple roles. So this is how it was. And I clicked ninth grade because I put that I was ninth grade in my verify. And now I have that role. Announcements, as seen here, this pings announcements and this pings meeting times. So if you want updates on that, if you want updates on announcements and updates on meeting times, you can click those. Pronouns, I prefer these pronouns. Roles, teacher assistant. If you click this, you get the on-ping TA role. Here you can choose a color that you want. So you can only choose one, but you get to choose that. And as you can see here, I have the roles that I've currently gone over. So I'm now a yellow, and that's because I clicked this. So then there's these, and then this bit defunct, but roles for odd jobs. So react to this for jobs that aren't the typical jobs like TAing or teaching, such as manual jobs like creating spreadsheets. If you want to do that work and volunteer like that, you can click this. If you want to get updates for the newsletter, or join the newsletter team, you can click this, and you get access to that as well. So there's that. So the next channel that you'll see after this is the general updates channel, which has updates on certain events, so as to not clog up the announcements channel. The channel after this is the general channel, where people can communicate with other members of the club. So very intellectual conversations going on here. So the channel after this is the welcome channel, where new members have their names posted here. And here's the suggestions channel, where members can suggest things by using the /command/suggest. And for this, I'll just write test. And people can just write those kind of things. And what comes up is, if I were to type this in, it would come up suggestion test. Or if you were to write something like this, if you were to write make the club better or something, then that suggestion would come up. And there would be suggested by, so your name would be there, and people can vote on this, or on whether or not they support this, and those ideas can be implemented later on based on a vote from higher council. The next channel is the polls channel, where you can have polls. Meeting times is there to ping people for meetings when meetings occur. Summer vacation photos is just for summer. We're planning on having an album of sorts, so this is there for that. These two are both channels and stages. This channel is for new classes, for people who are looking to start classes, looking for TAs, or looking for volunteer opportunities as TAs. If you're a new member who is volunteering as a TA, then you might come here and ask, does anyone need a TA for a certain class? So the next channel is competitions, where people can discuss competitions and create teams for competitions, as I earlier outlined, for stuff like hackathons and other tournaments. Code discussion, here people can discuss code, since it is a coding club. Looking for teams, so this is where people can form teams for competitions. Next channel is math, where people can use certain features for Discord bots like math, and they can also discuss math if they want to. And the final one that matters is bot use. So this channel is used for all of the bots. So Discord bots created by members can be used here, and they're, for the most part, kept here because, so as to not spam general. And here you can test member created bots, and as a coding organization, we very much so support the creation of these bots. So it's really cool to just look in here and see how people are testing their bots, debugging them, and kind of interacting with other people's bots, which is really cool. And the last channel is Vibe, where you can use bots as well. So that's basically it for the Irvine Coding Club Discord server. If you have any questions, you can ask presidents. This is one of the presidents. You can also ask me. This is my actual profile. And we will try to help you in that way. So hopefully this video did what it was supposed to and helped you out and clear up any confusions. And I hope that you enjoy this server and this organization, and that you have a good time here. So that's it. Goodbye.